In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zerok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champions militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere began, which was to last 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
Alright. Screen here. This is the evil guy. Obviously. Very cool. Oh shit. Did I? Oh. I want to let me pick 60. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well. Sorry about that. Should be good to go now, but yeah, my love-hate relationship with technology continues. Like, I've always had a hum on my microphone. I spent like an hour trying to get rid of it. Like, you should be able to hear it now that the game is quiet, but every time I talk, you should hear a little bit of a hum. Well, that's after I've used like noise reduction and shit to get rid of it. And it just won't go away. Like, if I didn't put on effects on the microphone, it would sound a lot worse. It would just be constant buzzing. Dan cam is L2. Interesting. Yeah, I've never played MediEvil before. It looks like a cool game though, so I might play this demo like twice or something. Then I'm gonna play some Control. Yeah, I am excited as hell about The Last of Us Part 2. Coming out in February. Finally got to see Joel for real this time. It looks kind of funny.
It has risen again, Sir Daniel Fortescue. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok. and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
It's funny, they keep saying, like,
You
we,
must be out of shape after 100
each one of those
years
skulls.
lying on your back.
and then the bad guy's name is
Use the
Zarok.
crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life.
Wonder if whoever made this game was inspired by Lord of the Rings. Zarok, Zaron. Those skulls kind of sound like Gollum. Although actually I think the game came out before the movies did, Lord of the Rings. But of course the book was around forever, so. I don't know when he wrote that book, like I think it was like early 19th century, but not sure if it was around like World War II, World War I. Maybe neither, I don't know. That's weird, so I found something in game and now it like wants me to download? Wait, didn't I just download it? I think I just did download it, right? Alright.
Any treasure that you find will be added to your... You will find life bottles throughout Gallowmere. They contain the same magic that rose you from your slumber and will... When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the gates, you must find a runestone and place it in the... Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary. Be sure to test every weapon to discover their secondary abilities. Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of time to charge before they realize their full potential.
So yeah,
During your travels through
Another-
Gallowmere, you will collect many items. To see your
what she's
items or
gonna
to
say
use
first.
one, review your inventory. In it, you will also find your Book of Gallowmere, which will keep a record of the denizens you've encountered and bestow you with keen insight.
so yeah, the cool thing is, next month, what is, arguably the best game ever made is going to be free on PlayStation Plus. My personal favorite is The Last Guardian, but I'm talking about The Last of Us. The Last of Us Remastered will be free next month on PS4, which is pretty sick. Although hopefully everyone has played it by now, but yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for The Last Guardian, which is just personally the game that I love the most, it would definitely be the best game ever made, in my opinion. It's like it's up there with the... But most people would say The Last of Us is better, that's for sure. So, take that how you will.
Track down Zarok by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallowmere. You can spot the exits from an area by looking out for his stinking trail of magic slime.
And it's like, I wonder what most people would say is the best game of all time, because I think a lot of people would say The Last of Us, for sure. But there's, trying to think what would do it. I mean, Ocarina of Time would be one up there, I think. I don't even know what else. But, The Last of Us, yeah, I think it has the record for the most Game of the Year award wins, and it's like one of the highest reviews. I don't know, who gives a shit about all that, but anyways, it was a fucking highly acclaimed game, and almost everybody agrees that it's the best game on PS3. And it's a remaster, but it pretty much is the best game on PS4 as well. The multiplayer in it is really good too. That's what's crazy. Because it's more known for the single player story, just because it's absolutely incredible. But the multiplayer is really, really good. I can't kill those little hand things. Oh, I can bust up the graves. That's kind of messed up. But yeah, that'll actually be good. That it's free on Plus, because then I won't need to use my disc anymore, and I'll be able to play the multiplayer more often, because it'll be easy.
Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere.
The multiplayer is hard though.
Dead
Like,
have risen.
most of the people who play it still really know the game well, so you kind of get your ass kicked. And it's like, even if I had been playing it a lot, like as far as the single player, you hop into the multiplayer and it's pretty brutal, because you really have to work as a team. But it's like, if you get good teammates and you get into it, dude, it's super fun, and it's really unique too. It's like more of a stealth and like team-based multiplayer mode, and it's so good. But the single player, obviously, like I said, best game
Welcome back to your beloved
ever,
Gallowmere.
arguably.
The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living.
I'm not entirely
And they want
convinced
to do it over
on
your
Last of Us
dead
Part 2,
body.
just because the direction Naughty Dog's been going in. I don't know, a little worrisome, but it'll also, at the same time, I can't wait, because it has the potential to be insane. And I think one thing is for sure with that game is it's definitely going to end up being the best graphics you're ever going to see. Or the best graphics you're going to ever see on a PS4 or PS4 Pro, at least.
That small light following
PS5
you
will
around
probably have better
is a
looking stuff,
wisp.
but
The heroes of the Hall
course.
are not supposed
Of course
to
it will.
intervene in mortal affairs, but when they heard that Sir Daniel Fortescue had a shot at redemption,
So I'm wondering, like, if I'm just getting too close to the enemies before hitting them, because I feel like I should be not taking damage, but I think I'm just like getting too close. Oh, a little life thing.
don't let zombies get you down.
Don't let zombies
Tend those wounds by stepping into this.
I didn't get the earth then? Where was it then? I see you got different weapons. Now I got the Earthman. Let me look at the controls again. Oh, R1 is block, L1 is target. Swap target, I mean. What, wait, how do you target in the first place? That's weird. Oh, you can use the D-pad to walk? Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I use the analog stick to do it too.
Sometimes it may be useful to view the world from a different point of view. Be sure to take a moment from time to time to enjoy the beauty of our beloved Gallowmere. Keep your eye peeled for anything interesting.
Dan Cam. That's a cool name, Dan Cam. Why am my attacks not working? Oh, that's why I'm using the wrong friggin' weapon. I'm almost dead. That was close. Man, now I kind of want to hook up my PlayStation Classic and play the original. See how much it compares.
Nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
Hidden, huh? Oh, I see.
The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a soul, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice and then collect it, and you will be worthy of visiting the sacred. The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the hilltop mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull.
Okay. Man, like all these PS1 era games that I never played are really fun. I mean, I felt the same way about all the N64 games. Like, there were a lot that were just a ton of fun. But, I didn't play much PS1 because I didn't have one. And I like these games. Like, Spyro is really cool. Crash Bandicoot is pretty cool, but it's just too difficult. For me, at least. I just suck at it. But I'm glad they're remaking stuff like this. Although, yeah, I could play it on, what's it called, PS Classic. Oh, there's one of those things up there.
Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can.
Yeah, I guess he is wearing armor, so it would be a little tough for him to swim too much. Man, I think I need to get different earmuffs for my headphones. This is why I still use my Astro headphones, especially when I stream, because I stream for a while. But yeah, it's mainly because the friggin' cushions on my good sounding, my better sounding headphones, I should say. They're not quite big enough, so your ear kind of presses against the earphone, and yeah, it gets uncomfortable over time. But with some like bigger cushions, it would actually be awesome. So those are really good sounding headphones. I mean, the Astros aren't bad either, but I'm switching to the Astros now just so I can but yeah, my other headphones do have a better microphone though too. Wait, which way was I going? I don't really need them because they're not that valuable. The Hall of Heroes.
The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a soul, the chalice fills.
Oh, I see. It's like a set of collectibles you gotta collect. Something like that, I guess. Oh wait, I wonder if this thing will open that. Yeah, I bet ya. Here we go. Alright, that was cool. What? Aw, come on. You're not gonna let me do like a boss fight? Damn, dude. Wonder how much it costs. Yeah, I figured it would cost 40. Not bad. Fucking, I can't really afford it, at the moment now, though. I forget when it's coming out. I think it's coming out around, Halloween. I'm gonna have to wait to get it. Like, I'm not even sure how I'm gonna get, Death Stranding, and how am I gonna complete it within 2 weeks, because Doom Eternal comes out 2 weeks after, Death Stranding does.
There lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zerok. He raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm. Sir Daniel Fortescue led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere. And then the sorcerer returned.
Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to defeat Zarok. A chance to forget the ignoble truth and live up to the legend.
You know what? It looked a lot better when I was actually playing it.
PlayStation.
Yeah, like, I think that was an early trailer because the graphics and frame rate has improved a lot since then. Yeah, the only thing is I don't know if the frame rate in the game was 60 or not. It kind of seemed like it, but I can't be too sure. Sometimes I can't tell, it's weird.
In a time long ago.
Oh, maybe we should play it again, but just be quicker this time. Then after that, I'm gonna, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 1. Maybe I'll eat something real quick and then come back and play Control. Like, I actually don't even have to shut off OBS, I just gotta do some shit in YouTube to make the new stream. Or hell, maybe I'll try doing restream, and I can stream to Twitch too. Just 'cause I know there was that one guy on Twitch that I was watching. I feel bad like kind of leaving him out, but it's just like I want to stream at higher quality and Twitch won't let me because it sucks. I don't know. It's annoying. Can't do 4K or even 1440p. Although the real problem is the bit rate. They keep it really, really low compared to what YouTube and everyone else does. I don't need to see all this again. I kind of know what happened.
It has risen again.
I don't know why it asked me to. Keeps asking me to download that thing. Life bottle. Wait, so are life bottles like fairies in Zelda, maybe? I honestly cannot tell if it's 60 FPS or not. If it is, that would be really good because that's the annoying thing about the Spyro and Crash Bandicoot remakes and even Crash Team Racing. None of them are 60 FPS. It's like they're PS1 games. And it's like, yeah, they did make the graphics way better, but it's still kind of ridiculous that they couldn't get some PS1 games to 60 FPS. And it would especially help those games, the Crash games, especially because they're pretty difficult. Well, Crash Team Racing is it's a racing game, so racing games are pretty much always better at 60, but oh well. Fortescue. Sir Daniel. It's an interesting character. Oh yeah. I knew there was something over here. really gotta be standing right on that thing. The camera's a little weird. I don't know if I like the Dan cam. The way he runs is pretty funny. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I didn't know you could do charge attacks. I wonder if you can do it with the sword. Huh, no shit. Okay, so the square button, you can't charge that, but circle, you definitely can. Shit, I wish the Dan cam wouldn't... What? Damn. Usually the colorblind stuff will just change like the lettering in games, but in this one it's like changing everything. But yeah, the Dan cam, like if I start But okay, yeah, let me show you what I mean. Alright, if I'm walking around, I see some guys over there and I'm running this way, I hit the Dan cam and it faces me the opposite direction of where I was actually looking. Although actually, I guess that's a way to center your... Like, cause maybe on PS1 you didn't have a right analog stick, so you couldn't... So maybe, yeah, maybe you kind of needed to be able to focus the camera in a different direction. I guess that makes sense. Just in a modern game, it wouldn't really make much sense. It's like if you go this way and you're like looking at a guy that you want to focus on, that's not the direction you would want to be looking, but it makes sense for a PS1 game. And here we go. Here's the end of the demo, unfortunately. Oh shit, I could have gone to that thing to buy stuff. Oh well. Fuck it. Alright, what should I do? So I am gonna play, Control still, but, kinda wanna eat something quick. Let me see if... Although actually, if I go to Taco Bell, that would probably take like 15 minutes. To get there and back and eat, at least. Yeah, there's one mile from my house. It's fucking crazy. Where I used to live, it was I think like 6 or 7 miles. Yeah, it's open till 2. But alright, I'm gonna shut down the stream on YouTube, and I'll be back soon though. Uh-oh. Dude. Oh. It's just because I paused it. Wow, that's scary. I looked at the YouTube live stream thing on my computer and the screen was frozen, even though the counter is still going. It's just that the video is paused and the live counter still shows over it. It's different. But alright. I'll be back.